SideQuest of the day. We're changing brake pads front and rear on this 2003 Impreza. Just got the jack there. It's just a quick and easy job. Why are they so stuck? I don't remember them being this tight. But I guess we'll take the bracket off as well. Damn, brother! These ones, yeah. So what you would like to do, you pop these off and you change them. It's not a necessity, but usually that's what you do. These are like mounting brackets for the brake pads. So you pop these off and then you clean behind them. Then you pull out these sliders and you clean it up and you re-grease them so they slide nicely. What I also like to do is to put a little bit of copper paste here, just so it doesn't rust too much. Put them the right way as well. They just pop in place like so. Fairly easy. When you pull these apart, make sure you don't rip the boot, because they protect the sliders from dust. Remember where they go. Sometimes they're different, sometimes they're not. Just carefully pop them out because we're gonna reuse them. And just a rag or some paper. Changing brake pads is such an easy job that I think everyone should know how to do it. Like, why would you go to a workshop when you can literally do it yourself? I think we got most of the old grease out. Yes, there's a little bit more here. Then we clean these and we pop them carefully in place. Like so. This is not something you have to do every time you change your brakes, but you have to inspect the sliders that are actually moving, so your brake pads will wear the same. This is a long way sometimes. I probably spent like 15 minutes maybe with some metal-free paste or any other like grease. You can use grease, you can use copper paste, and we need to seat the rubber grommet like so. Now it works as a dampener. Now they move freely. Now we can put them back in the car. So now, since our brake pads are thicker, we need to reset the caliper. You get special tools that are pretty cheap, just to like push the piston in the caliper back. What I like to do, because I already have a pair of big pliers, I just squeeze it. Like so. Here I'm just changing the brake pads because the rotors are not worn down. You would like to check if it has like a worn edge here, or if it has like grooves or pits or anything. But this one is pretty smooth on both sides, so this time we're not changing the brake discs. And most of the times you don't even have to change the brake discs, because if you're good at changing the brake pads, you save yourself the brake discs. Now we're doing the fronts, basically the same. So time lapse. Before anyone loses their shit about me using a impact on the lug nuts, this impact is so weak that I couldn't even break a rusted bolt. And I will tighten all the bolts with or by hand later. Now we do the next side. So you're probably wondering, why do I use a brake pad to squeeze the pistons in the caliper in? And some of you probably understand that, oh yeah, to push both in at the same time. The reasoning for you having to push both of them in at the same time is because if you start pushing on one, the other one might pop out, and that's a whole different job to get it back in. Just squeeze both at the same time, or one of them will pop out. This is also a automatic car, so you will use more brakes. Like, you will wear down your brake pads sooner than a regular car, because you control the speed with your brakes. Now we just put the wheel back on and we're done.